storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Storm chasers, we got to get into this whole Ray J story, baby. He would not be seeing his kids over the Christmas break. All right, he then left court. All right, we got the footage of him walking out of the court. Y'all ready to get into it? This man had been sued twice by American Express and the Kardashians. Princess Love filed for divorce for the fourth time this year, I believe. He pulled the gun out. He finna lose these kids. He ain't gonna be able to see them kids no more. It's done. It's done. So we are literally finna watch Ray J go on a spiral. Okay? Let me go ahead and pull the video up. We're gonna go over to boom. We're gonna go over to Instagram first. Okay. Look at that. Just look at that photo right there. Now, when Ray J was in the house with Princess Love and her cousin and his kids, he didn't know that was really going to be the last holiday that he spent with his family. Look at the terror in Princess's eyes. Look at how much she been crying. Look at how she grabbed the baby, little Melody. Ain't that her name, Melody? Look how she grabbed the baby to keep him from shooting her ass. Oh, I'm not stupid because remember the babies was laying down. Little Melody and Little Epic was laying in Ray J bed. They was asleep. And y'all know how the holidays be. The little children, they runs around during the day, and at night they knocked out. You put them in a room, you put on, I don't know, Miss Rachel or whatever. I don't know. My nieces be watching Miss Rachel and shit. I don't know who else. I guess Gracie's Corner, you know, the black girl they be bouncing and doing the little hippity hopping shit. But they be out. Then the grown folks can just be downstairs drinking and getting a little smoke on. But Ray J lost control, lost his shit, and pulled out the pistol on his wife, because this is still his wife, to the point to where she grabbed that baby to keep him from shooting her ass. Best believe he done knocked upside her head before. Best believe he probably done pistol whipped her before. Okay? Because she was frightened, but then at the same time, it's like she was used to the shit. Ray J is completely out of control. And I don't know why nobody has stepped in to stop. I mean, that we got the authorities involved now. But Ray J is going to do something that nobody's going to be able to save him from, not even his mama. It's only a matter of time, okay? So, I'm going to read this from Neighborhood Talk. They said, neighbors, Ray J is in a little trouble. Now, remember, he pulled the gun on the baby mom, well, his wife and his kids on Thanksgiving Day. He got arrested that Friday. Then he was let right back out on $50,000 bail. So what he put up is 10%, right? So what he put up, $5,000 to get out. He got out later that morning. Then we finding out this comes months after Princess Love filed for divorce from Ray J for the fourth time. So my question to Princess would be, why in the hell do you keep filing for divorce from Ray J and then not going through with it? If I file for divorce 4 times, the marriage is done. And now she got an out. She can literally get out and escape. This can be a queen motherfucking sweep for her. Why? Princess, I bet not hear nothing about you rescinding. Look up the word RESCIND. Rescinding this divorce. This shit better go through. The nigga not gonna change. He done pulled a pistol on you on live on Twitch in front of thousands of people. He allegedly on that shit. American Express suing him. The Kardashians suing him. It's a lot going on. And if you think this man won't take your ass up out of here, all it takes is for that finger to go on the trigger. All it takes is for him to snap and lose it, and you dead. You wake up dead. You waking up in heaven, hell, or purgatory. It's not a game. I think he threatened her. Well, he gonna threaten him either way. So now that she got a no contact order, go ahead, put through the divorce. Go ahead and move and go about your business. Just stay away from him. If y'all can't get along, just stay away from him. Let Ray J spiral on his own. Your kids already gonna need therapy. Look who their pappy is. Come on now. And we ain't forgot that he rescued you off the pole and from Floyd Mayweather's harem. So ain't Lord. I don't feel sorry for. Look, when I tell you Tierra Marie dodged the bullet, baby, I told y'all rejection is God's protection. When you get rejected, you say thank you, Lord. Let people think they winning. Let people have each other. You'll see how that shit turn out. You'll see how that shit turn out. Listen, he put a gun. He put a gun on her. He put a gun on her. That nigga would never see me again. Let me tell y'all something. When a man feel like he don't have shit else to lose, you better run for your life. Your ass better run. Princess, I hope you know the zigzag. I hope you know the zigzag. Just saying. Yeah, and ask for the rights back to her neck. Yes, and get your shit back. Point blank, period. So moving along from that is some footage of him coming out of court. And you can see how he looked, and there go Whack 100 right next to him. Is Whack 100 his manager or something? Why is Whack 100 always involved around some shit? I'm not understanding, but anyway. Ray J, I want to let you know you gotta let that lean go. You see all that stomach? You see, first off, this is what's confusing me. Okay. You go to court in jeans. You mean to tell me you got all this money? Well, hell, I guess you ain't got no money because you couldn't pay American Express. Hell, I mean, you where is your suit? Where is your tailored suit? So no wonder you didn't leave with your motherfucking kid. You ain't even show these people. You ain't even show the judge that your ass was serious. Business at the top and party at the bottom. Look, if money was tight, why you didn't carry your ass around there to Men's Warehouse? See, you got all that time running around with that little hoe. Why you didn't carry your ass to the Men's Warehouse or the TJ? Is TJ Maxx still around? Is K&G still around? Is Burlington still around? This some shit you wear on an interview to McDonald's. You know, because it's McDonald's, but you still want to look halfway presentable. Like, this is some shit you wear. Like, oh, it's business casual day at work. You don't even have a suit that fits. You got all that belly, about to pop them buttons out. Ray J, when was the last time you took a good shit? Call Keisha Kayor. I mean, hell, she used to keeping niggas under her spell anyway. Call Keisha Kayor and have her to sing you because apparently you struggling. But hell, you got money for cigarettes and alcohol, so I mean, hell, get you a pack of that Keisha Kayor detox tea, and it'll knock all that stomach out. You backed up with all that shit. See, you've been drinking all that bunk and heroin, drinking all that motherfucking lean, and you probably ain't had no shit. That's why you're so angry. You ain't shitting in a while. Look at that stomach. Look at that stomach. You got a lot of waste in you, sir. You got a lot of parasites. You got a lot of sexually transmitted demons on you. You got a whole lot on you. I don't know why they don't never go clean out their code. They go, look, the Ray J's, the Diddy's of the world, they make sure they have plenty of money for Viagra and Cialis, but nothing so they could go shit. You need some magnesium. Go. Well, I guess you broke. So go to the Walgreens. I was gonna say in where you go buy your condoms, but you don't even buy. You clearly don't use no condoms. Go in there to Walgreens. and get you some of that the magnesium. It looked like a Sprite, but it ain't a Sprite. With your thirsty ass, get you some X-Lax. Take all that shit. Take all that shit. I wonder when was the last time he drank some water. You know, he looks very thirsty as well. Electrolytes too. Yep. Get some castor oil. Okay, now we talking old school. Oh yeah, that'll really get that Epsom salt. Clear all that out. A good weekend, and it's the weekend too. A good weekend of shitting, he'll have a whole new mindset. That's all it is. He need a colonic. Diddy already ran up in his butt allegedly, so it won't be nothing to get that little tube. I mean, that tube is like this big. Well, Diddy's about that big too, but it won't be nothing to put that tube up his butt and squirt that water. It won't be his first time being penetrated. So, go ahead and see that lady. And lay on your side and lay on your stomach and let them massage and let them get all that out, and then go 3 days back to back, because you're gonna need more than one treatment. You ain't getting all that out at once. Why is Whack 100 with him? Like is Whack 100 a celebrity manager? I Yeah, then he wore that earring to court. This is like really a dangling earring to court. And what's going on with everybody's weight? It seemed like after the pandemic, when people gain weight, baby, they back be big. I feel like before people would gain weight, but it would be a while before the back got wide like that. Everybody got wide back and waddling and flat footed, and oh, this looks a hot fucking mess. This nigga got to be an embarrassment to his mammy and pappy. This shit is sad. Okay, Wag 100 is a man. Okay. I'm like, I don't like, I just don't know why Ray J needed him. Like, that's where I get confused. Blueface, that's one thing, but Ray J, like, that's who you met. But I'm not in that business, so I don't know. I don't know. Damn, Wack got a lot of stomach too. Why he walking like that? They got all that stomach. Why they got all that stuff? I'm telling you, they own that Viagra. I'm telling you, as a man, when your stomach big, when you got all that pressure in your upper penis area, it be making it hard to get an erection. Like it be y'all laugh at that shit, but I'm telling you, the big belly men, they be the main ones getting the honey packs, getting the rhino pills, getting you got gold horse, black horse, you got black horse 1,000, 3,000, and then you got a black horse 10,000. I've seen like the blue chews, the Rugiets, the roast sparks. It be all the men with them big ass stomachs. I'm a man, I can tell you that. They not gonna tell you that. And I'm gonna tell you what we do, what they do too. Because see, what happens is when you got all that fat on your body, it takes longer for the erectile dysfunction medication to take effect. Because really, you're supposed to be able to take it in 30 to 45 minutes. You're supposed to be ready, and then some of them say like 15 20 or whatever. But when you got all that body fat, it takes a long time to actually take effect. So they pop their Viagra first thing in the morning, or they'll pop it like right after lunch. So by the time they come see you that evening, they rock hard and ready. Oh, I'm telling the secrets now. Oh yeah, baby, you pop that Viagra like right at lunch. right at lunch. Then boom, you get off work, you go shower, you pour you some E&J, you pour you some Hennessy. And Hennessy already make your hard anyway. Couple glasses of that Hennessy. He already got that stuff swirling around in his system. Smoke 2.5 blunts, not 3, 2.5. Getting your Dodge Challenger. Scroll over to her crib. Scroll over to Jerica crib. Jerica actually answered the phone. She ain't got her kids this weekend, so she's hot and ready. And that's why as soon as they come in the door, they take their shoes off. They trying to fuck you right there on the couch. You like, wait a minute, baby, let me pour you something. Like let me rub you down a little bit. No, that Viagra been in his system since noon. He had a couple drinks already. He's had 2.5 blunts, not 3, 2.5. He's ready to fuck. Then he start beating your back end over the couch, and you like, oh my god, like you wasn't even really ready like that because you only had one drink before he came over. Because you spend all that time making sure you take everything, shower, make sure you clean, you clean yourself good, and you had your wax appointment a couple days before, like you ready. But you wasn't like ready, but he turned your ass over right downstairs. But you don't care because your kids are at their baby daddy house. As a matter of fact, your kids is probably with the baby daddy's sister because your baby daddy run the streets too. So then you be like, oh, baby, let's go upstairs. So finally, he gets you upstairs to the bed. 2 hours later, he's still blowing your back out. Your legs then went numb. You don't even know what planet you on even more. And you trying to figure out when this nigga finna nut. Well, guess what? He already nutted 3 times inside you, but he on the blue pill, baby, so he can still keep going and going and going and going before you finally tap out. These is y'all niggas. I'm just saying. Look, I'm not lying. You like, damn, he gonna nut, baby. He already did 2-3 times. That thing's still hard. Before you know it, he ain't leaving out your house till the sun coming up. And you like, I know this nigga did me all night. But yes, he did. Okay, I play too much. I play too much. Oh my god. But I got a little service announcement for Ray J and all the people going through any kind of delusionship. This month is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I want my storm chasers to be prepared, and I want my storm chasers to, do self check-ins and also check in on your loved ones, even check in on your strong friends. You never know who's going through what. Okay. But there are all kinds of delusion disorders, right? Jealous type delusional disorder, where a person has an unshakable false belief that their partner is cheating despite no proof, leading to intense jealousy, obsession, aggression, and potential violence. Okay. I want everybody to take care of their mental health. I want everybody. Hold on. I want to look up something too, right? Because it's clear that Ray J needs some clothes, and a lot of people need some clothes this winter. So let's look up free coats resources, Los Angeles, California. Okay. If you are in need of a proper coat Because whether you're on the West Coast, the Midwest, the East Coast, or the South, baby, it's still the winter. It still gets cold. And I don't want y'all to have to wear 2, 3, and 4 cheap ass jackets getting frostbites all on your nipples and shit. Here are some free resources, okay? To make sure you go get you a good coat. Don't be out there trying to look cute. You need to be covered. All right. Make sure you go to, they got Heal the Bay. They got the California Coastal Commission, right? So you can go to the public beaches. Wait a minute. I said coat, not coast. Hold up. Bitch, I said coat. Oh, I know mental health is at an all-time awareness, baby. Oh, I know. Coats. There we go. All right. All right, so you can go to Project Ropa. Okay, you got mobile closets for the homeless. But I'm sure if you're on any kind of like Section 8 or government aid, they'll probably help you out. You can use a warm coat locator. Oh, go make sure you look up your shelters and your nonprofits and your seasonal drives. Okay, and you can even go to the Dream Center. Oh my God, y'all make sure y'all get y'all a good coat. Make sure y'all get y'all a good coat. Make sure y'all covered. Make sure your mental health is together. Make sure that you're not having a mental breakdown. Make sure you're not having a delusion or delusion ship. Make sure that with anybody in your life, you are 100% clear on who and what they are to you. Don't make things more than what they are, and don't put yourself on a higher position in their life than what they got you. You might think y'all best friends and you just the bitch with the car, You might think you his woman and you just the girl he like to hunch on every now and again. Always know your place in somebody's life that keeps down confusion, that keeps down heartache, and it gives you a choice on what you want to participate in or not. Don't be out here like Danny Lee trying to put love spells on people and burning pink candles and the shit then turned black. And that was the spirit letting her know that shit was going to go all wrong. And then she got embarrassed on live and all kinds of shit. You don't want to do that. It's on I feel it on my spirit. One thing my grandmother used to say, you can't make a motherfucker love you, baby. That's how she used to say it. Baby, you can't make a motherfucker love you. You can't buy love. You can't lay on your back enough for love. You can't give up your booty hole enough for love. You can't give your throat or your first throat or your second throat. I don't care if you let that nigga put it all the way down here in your chest. Still ain't gonna make him love you. You can't buy love. You can't force love. It just is. Either it's there or it's not. But if it's not reciprocated, you want to always remove yourself to keep from being embarrassed and to keep from having shame and turning to anger. You can't make a motherfucker love you, baby. It don't work like that. And I'm going to say this too. When somebody comes into your life, just because they treat you right don't mean they're the one for you. It don't mean they're the one anything. Sometimes people come along in your life just to show you what you really been missing all along and what to strive for with the next nickel. I don't want to see anybody out here sad, depressed, losing their edges. I don't want to see anybody like that. Tripping over, falling on their face because they're so angry. I don't want to see anybody like that. I want everybody happy and healthy and in a good space. We always return negative energy to sender tenfold because none of that was ever ours. But I want to tell y'all, don't try to force yourself on anybody. Don't try to force yourself on anybody. That got me cracking up in the chat. No, seriously, stress will make you lose your edges. It's not a game. It really will. It really, baby, it really will. Stress will have you out here looking like Tamar, looking like Marlo Hampton. You hear me? Looking like Tory Lanez. It's not a game. The message is to basically take care of your mental health, take care of your spiritual health. And I will say this to conclude. And I'm gonna do more content about this because I'm feeling it in the spirit. You go, them no head to be stressed. I'm just saying, listen, it's not a game. It's not a game. Stop making me laugh for real. I can't look at the chat because y'all do it too much. Y'all do it too much. But what I also, look like T.I. But what I also want to say is, lastly, and it's on my spirit to say, is that if I'm being completely honest, the biggest lesson I have learned in the last 4 years, I'm gonna say 4 years. You said I should do stand up. I really should. 4 years is that casual sex is never casual. It's never casual. I don't care what nobody say. Sex is spiritual. It's a spiritual experience, and sticking and moving and sticking and dipping, there's just really no such thing. There's no such thing. I've had to learn the hard way. A lot of people I know have had to learn the hard way, but there's no such thing as casual sex. Even if somebody says they can handle it, even if they proclaim they can handle it, even if they say that they are grown and they can handle it and it's fine, baby, when both y'all get up, or when one of you get up to go get the towel, hopefully the man got no sense to go get the towel. Go get the towel. Things have changed. Things have changed. You can wear a condom. I got plenty of condoms. But them Trojan skins, elite large that I wear, protect me from a lot of shit, but it ain't protecting me from sexually transmitted demons. It's never casual. It's never casual. That situationship is never casual. That friends with benefits is never casual. Dipping in and doing it with your baby dad, dipping and doing it with your ex, baby, it ain't casual. You're still tying yourself to that person. Florida Bella said, "This is why I'm celibate and don't date you." I'm not reading it. Hey, listen. I've never seen the elite large pack. No, I'm not gonna pull them. I don't lie, but you can. This skin, it's like the orange or whatever. It's true. Spiritual ties, soul ties, are a real thing. They are. They truly are. There's always some type of attachment. There's always some type of that's mine. My man, my nigga, my daddy, my baby, dicking me down, spoiling me, driving me crazy. It's and then for the people that then end up bringing forth children in those years, oh, I really be feeling sorry for y'all. I really be feeling sorry for y'all. I don't know. That is the lyrics. She kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Kissing you is yeah. Then she, my man, my nigga, my daddy, my baby, digging me down, spoiling me, driving me crazy. She says that. Then she do a little dance and start pop your nigga, pop your nigga, pop your you know, it's like, oh God. I like it was just, you know, the song was so rough because I thought it was gonna be like a sweet melody. Then it's just like, I mean, it's just ass popping, hip popping, titties pop. I was like, oh my God, oh, she loved that man. She loved that man. She loved Clay. She loved us some Clay. I know he put that. I know he put that nose to use right in that. Okay, we ain't gonna go there. But she love us some Clay. She love that light skinned man. They're a good match though. They're a good visually at least. They're a really good match. And there's something about him too, because he got a whole roster of baddies. No, it's true. He got that good old Roman nose. He got that Cleopatra nose, even though she wasn't really Roman, she was Egyptian, but still got that good old Roman nose. Courtney said, "Who you love, Storm?" Myself. Y'all got any questions? Happy for me. She does deserve it. She's lost so many people in her family. I be feeling bad for her. She don't have, you know, got her parents gone, grandparents gone. Like that's really sad. And all of that happened right before she got famous. Like, because I remember I kept saying, why is this girl always drinking? What's wrong with her? She drinking, everybody running through it. She letting anybody get the cool. It's like, oh, that baby grieving. She doing anything not to feel. What are you using on your skin, baby? That's what you seeing on my skin. It's some fasting. Don't get me wrong. I'm fasting about 16 to 20 hours a day. I do use Shaw's Creations. I do use that. And most importantly, I got my spirit together. So if you need help getting your spirit together, you email me or DM me. You see this skin, baby, you looking at somebody that dropped a lot of dead weight and cleared himself of all energies that did not belong to him. Do you think 50 working hard to get Tory? Oh, I ain't heard nothing about that. Hey, thank you, Benz. I appreciate that. Now, Stone about to be a preacher. Listen, ain't nothing like seeing the devil that'll make you go run to God. You hear me? It ain't a game. I feel like I can't be no pastor because like I got a bunch of tattoos. You know, I like to color my hair crazy colors. I cuss. I can't be no preacher and I'm cussing and I got tattoos and piercings. Or maybe new school is different. But when I was a kid, you know, your preachers didn't look like that. Your preachers didn't look like that. You know, I don't know. But then again, maybe people hear my testimony, baby. I didn't been through it, you know, been all in the horse, the swingers club. Even though hell, the church and the church of swing, they all screwing everybody in there. You know, according to that book, most of everybody going to hell. Okay, we not going there. This ain't what this live is about. Soldiers added said, Aloha Storm, it's been a minute. Oh, you went Hawaii. Okay, I remember. But to add, the body reacts to everything we embrace. Why do you think our lips and love below turns colors? Wow. Spiritual contact and ties. Thank you, Soldiers added. Long as your inside is clear, you're good. No, it's true. Baby, I got the testimony. You hear me? Testimony. How do you cleanse of others' energy, baby? You got to email me or DM me. I think the cussing pastor passed away. The cussing pastor is deceased. Yeah, he gone. And remember, I ain't even gonna talk about it. Yeah, cussing pastor Ben passed away. I think that was what 2 years ago, something like that. Last year. Don't y'all have no no Stacey Dash moment up here now? Don't you do it? uh Minister Storm, seriously. Yeah, about 2 years ago. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's definitely what I thought. I see some change in you, though. God is good. That's the change. Okay, yeah, I can come back and talk about the Talib. Yeah, that was crazy. Actually, I will definitely come back and talk about that because I know what it's like to be lied on. All because once again, he slept with old girl and he had a girl, but that's Tylil's fault though. He shouldn't have cheated on his girlfriend. He shouldn't have cheated on his girlfriend. Hi, Key. Hey, girl. Some of you look like you've been spiritually cleansed and is and was and have. I'm not fighting nobody. Mm-mm. I'm not fighting nobody. My God fights my battles. Does Ghana have anything to do with that? What about Ghana? I had a great time in Ghana. I had a great time in Africa. I had a great time. That was the most peace I've ever felt. Remember, y'all kept saying, "Oh, you glowing, you look happy." That's because I was. I was a whole little celebrity. You hear me? Can't wait to get back to Ghana. They don't even call they don't even call me Storm over there. They call me Kweku. Kweku. And then I was just like, okay, okay. I guess I'm Kweku while I'm over here. Like, it's fine, whatever. It just means Wednesday born. And then I was like, oh, okay. So that's why when I hear the names Kofi, Kojo, Kweku, Kwesi, Kwame, like it's for the days you were born. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I don't know the ones for the baby girls based on the days. You need to do a tour for subscribers. No, that would be lit. That would be lit. Now I would get a house over there and then let y'all come and stay in my house like once a year. That would be dope. I'm gonna do a background check on you before I let you come to my crib though. Um, I didn't go. No, I didn't do that. That was further away from where I was. I was there handling a lot of business, so my trip was a little different. Like my trip wasn't a touristy trip. Like I was in them streets. A house party? No, baby. Like a imagine like a 5 or 7 day sleepover, that kind of thing. That kind of thing. What kind of business? Business? Okay, Diddy. Oh no, I ain't fuck. I ain't fucking nobody. Lesson learned. Do you give therapy sessions? I mean, I do consultations. I mean, it depends on what. Now, if you want me to hear your problems, now you gotta like you want to pay me like I'm a therapist, but I'm not a therapist. But if you want me to listen to your problems, you know. Which tribe did you meet? Um, I can't even think of the name right now. I met, I won't say tribal. I met the beach town people that live near Coco Brite. And a lot of them that are like born by the water, they their whole lives is just living off the beach, and they make their money by like fishing, getting the fish and selling it and making the jewelry. And I mean, I literally watched a lady. I was over there a little over 2 weeks. I literally watched a lady cook some chicken in the ground. That shit got me. I had never seen that. Not like Samoa. No, I mean, they are. No, because it's not an island, but it's kind of hard to explain. They just live. They live near the beach. The Coco Brite area is different than more developed areas of Accra. Coco Brite is like, when I say them roads look like they're from like the 1700s, like I would be nervous to drive in that area, but people do. And yeah, I mean, I met people that immigrated there, but I saw people living like in huts. They were like huts, you know, and like shit like things, but they were happy and shit. Some people was naked at the beach. That's what got me. Like, oh, they're different with nudity over there. Like you may just see a dude taking a bath in his yard. Like, and he actually, it was behind my Airbnb, directly like where like my balcony was facing. Yeah, I saw a dude, he took a bath. He had like a tent, like a big old, it looked like it was made out of aluminum, and he put that water in there and he got in there and he took a bath. Stress free, hell yeah. I wouldn't mind living in that area because I don't like wearing clothes anyway. I just be walking around in shorts every day because over there in Ghana, the low is like 75. No shirt, no pants. I would be so happy. I hate wearing clothes. Their skin is beautiful. Yeah. Skin is beautiful. Yes. Their bodies look very healthy because they're not like on the processed foods. They're big people, like their big mamas is not like our big mama. Like our big mamas are big. Their big mamas was still like somewhat slim. It was crazy to see. But you respect your elders over there. You really respect your parents. Like people will, let me tell you something. People will be like 45 and be like, my mother, my father. Like is there fat? Yeah, their version of fat people, but they still look slim to us. Do you mind people looking at you? I don't care. Ain't nobody looking at you like that. I ain't gonna lie, you gonna see people pissing outside. I ain't see nobody shitting outside, and I ain't see that. But yeah, you gonna see that. You go to the beach area, you gonna see people, some people naked. Like it's, yeah. You're just like, oh, okay, it's not a big deal. But it was cool though. It really was. Mm-hmm. Yep. And even when you speak to an elder, you're supposed to like make sure they're above you when you speak. So I tried to be conscious of that. I kind of forgot it. Because at one point, like, no. I know I did do good. I made sure I sat down whenever I talked to my tour guide's father. I made sure I sat down and and looked up to him, even though he's shorter than me, but make sure he was on a higher level. It's just respect. Because I'm gonna tell you, over there, they will beat you. I seen a fight when I was over there. I seen two dudes fight for the last seat on the bus. And ain't no fight like a poverty fight, like a third world or second world poverty fight. Baby, the men tore each other up. This shit was worse than some stuff. This was worse than Zeus Network. Because ain't nobody coming to break it up. You fight until one of you stop. And if you get choked out, you get choked out. Like the respect is real. And they was throwing them haymakers too. Yeah, they tore each other up. They was throwing the haymaker, boom, 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 boom. I was like, damn. Because at first, neither one was dropping. They was just catching the licks. But they really wanted that last seat on the bus. They weren't, but neither one was dropping. And then, bow. And the man got on the bus, and the bus driver pulled out. Like, it is what, and you, I guess you live to fight another day. I was like this. I was in a taxi, like, because, baby, I've seen some fights. I ain't never seen no fight like that. Baby, y'all don't want no smoke with them people. No, I wasn't on the bus. I was watching from my taxi. No, baby. I had drivers when I was over there. I took Uber as well. And I learned, because after a while, I gotta go explore. So I said, they got Uber, they got Uber Eats, but it's called Bolt Food. Man, I got around. I'm like, I'm good. I got this. I took a 45-minute Uber ride. No, an hour Uber ride that was only like $10. What did their weights look like? Like at the gym, they had some weights that look like ours, and then some of those gyms that are more, they're just like they're made out of stone or rock or I seen the area where Shaka bars be boxing, Jamestown. Now that was Africa. You hear me? Jamestown I saw all the boats and shit. Africa. I'm talking about, I saw an area that looked like some stuff that would be on National Geographic. Like, it was like babies outside. People's they selling stuff, selling perm, selling hair grease, selling do-rags, selling combs, brushes, but they got like a blanket laid out, they stuff all laid out right there in the streets, cooking, selling, drinking, smoking, laughing, babies running around, cars, motorcycles, niggas doing wheelies, they gangs out there and all that. Have you ever seen the African gang? It's a real deal. But that's where I got the cheapest beer. Yeah, I got the cheapest liquor in the hood. Because at first my tour guide didn't want to take me. He was like, this is the hood. No, they don't have no Waymo. No, they're not ready for Waymo. This is the hood. I don't care. I said, everywhere I go, take me to the hood. Damn it, I want to go to the hood. I was in Dominican Republic. I went to the hood. Take me to the hood. The fuck? That's where the fun at. Everybody know that. I ain't one of these white folks want the bread that's scared. Take me to the hood. The fuck? Yeah, we was there. They had their pool tables, all that. Because I went to some luxury beach spots, but after a while, like I've seen this. I need to go to the hood. Where is the hood? Yeah, and the fish was even better. Is your poop change color? I don't know about all that, but you will lose like a pound a day. Yeah, because the food is made different. Even the junk food is made different. All that, you don't have to work out nearly as hard as we do here. I'm realizing it's like a cycle here in the States. The food is bad, so you have to work out really hard. So you got the food industry that keeps you addicted, that leads you to the pharmaceutical industry when it gives you all kinds of ailments, that leads you to the diet industry with all the supplements because our actual food has no micronutrients, that also leads you to the workout industry because you're trying to keep the weight off. It's just like it's a never ending cycle. But nah, you go there, you ain't gotta watch what you eat. You ain't gotta watch what you eat at all. How's the boiled water? I didn't boil my water. I had got water bottles, right? And then I forgot the very first day I forgot and I brushed my teeth with the sink water, which was fine. It's fine. Didn't give me no issue. So after that, I was like, I'm just gonna keep brushing my teeth. I brushed my teeth with the sink water. I washed my dishes with the sink water. I think I made tea with the sink water. No, I made tea with the bottled water. But still, but that's another thing there. They don't walk around with water bottles the way we do here. Like some of them, you will see like the water that's like in a bag, a plastic bag, but I've never had that, but I was told that I was told by another American that that tastes like all salt. Um, but no, I walked around with bottled water, but I had to chill because over there, if you walk around with bottled water, you're considered wealthy. So they know you got money, and they assume you have money because they're like, why are you just walking around with water? Bottled water, not the water in the bag. Yes. The water that comes in a plastic bag, that's like super cheap. But if you walk around with their water bottles, like we do here, we're used to that. That's nothing to us. Over there, they're gonna look at you like you're rich. Mm-hmm. They gonna look at you. Do the people have a variety of looks? Um, somewhat. Somewhat. I mean, I don't look like them though, so I don't think I'm Ghanaian. I don't think I am because I don't look like them. I think I'm Cameroonian, but I that's what I think, but I might be wrong. But that's what I think. Where they getting the water from in the back? I don't know. Child, I don't know. Did you need to know their language? Most of them speak English. They speak English. They speak a bunch of different languages though, but mostly English. Twi is another language. I couldn't pick it up. So the thing with them, with Ghanaians, is that they speak really low, like they talk like this, and sometimes with the accent, you're like, "What you say?" So it's no, I don't think I'm Nigerian either. I don't think I'm Igbo. Even when y'all said, I'm like, were you like in the village part? No, that was more like northern Ghana. I didn't go to northern Ghana. I'm putting it to you like this: when I landed on a plane, like the airport area, when I looked at the grass, I'm like, this looks like Alabama or something, or like Georgia. No, I didn't try the gasoline liquor. I tried their homemade liquor that they make with palm leaves and some other stuff, and then it gets your dick hard too. So the men would come to get a shot of this liquor that get them, they would have their little money ready. They get their shot, take one or two, and then they go hit the streets looking for some ass or to get a little prostitute or whatever. They got their little no, northern Ghana is where like the tribal people live, like those are where the more like aggressive Ghanaians live, and they will chop you up and delete you. Okay. If you get out of line, they let you know you get out of line. That's your ASS. They don't play that over there. They don't play that. I might be evil. Who knows? I don't think so. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, they smoke a lot of weed. The weed is natural, so you can smoke and function. But baby, they smoke a lot of weed, and it's cheap. No, I didn't. No, no, no. I didn't have zigs with anybody over there. Um, Only because I wasn't tripping off that. Now I did get a like a new room massage. I went to I think she's in East Lake Gone. But anyway, I know her streets didn't like it had rain, so her streets were completely like muddy. Like the Uber driver was like, "I'm going to kill myself. Get to doing this." I was like, "Sir, just get me there." I went on the no, I went by myself. Yes, I went by myself to Africa. um, so they don't beat you. It. No, no, no. I'm gonna put it to you like this. You know how like as black people we like I'm civilized, but my cousins from the hood is straight crash outs. Okay, they got like I'm civilized, but my family, my warrior family up north will handle you. Yeah, ain't no all the stuff we. Yeah, it was like Either orangish or reddish. Yeah, all the stuff we get away with here. No, you gonna show some RESPECT up there. That's what you gonna do. You gonna stay in line. You gonna stay in line. But no, but no, they was throwing it at me. I mean, I had so many women say, "Hey, you can get me pregnant right now. You can have how many kids do you want?" Yeah, when they find out you don't have any kids, they think something wrong with you. Oh yeah, so many offers for marriage. Yeah, my tour guide was like, "It is my goal for you to have Ghanaian son that will be born on this soil." What he kept saying, you will have Ghanaian son that looks like you on this soil. Do you think it's safe for a woman? I know one woman that did it, but she ain't nothing to play with. She's a fiery woman. She's a fiery woman for sure. Yeah, ain't no getting out of pocket. But no, they was throwing women at me. Even at one of the Jamaican spots, she was like, I got pretty girls, they'll be here at 12, 1, something like that. I was just like, man, is this a setup? Like, is this a setup? But nah, they was cool though. But yeah, no, I didn't smash none of them. But I did go get my shit stroked. Got a full body massage. Just she looked like she was in her 40s. And I went to her house and right there in her like kitchen, she laid out the massage table and Storm and God of the women have yes, they do have clothes. If yes, they do. Yes. So yeah, so she gave me a good massage. She put on Big Brother Niger, that's the Nigerian version. And when I say she massaged me better than any Asian place I'd been to, because she had big old thick hands. You hear me? She had big old thick hands. Like I would not want her to put the paws on me type shit. And she dug deep in my shit. Oh, I was feeling so good. Then she said, turn over time for your, what is it when they stroke you? It's lingam. There we go. That's what it is. And she got that oil and she knew what to do. She knew to stroke up right up under the head, hold at the base, hold the balls, twist the nipples. She knew. You gotta understand, I've been beating with my for years, so my damn near, so when I say stroke it, ain't got no time with that. And sometimes like the Asian women, because they hands so tiny, so they no stroke that and all that tooth, babe, stroke that shit. Ain't got no time to be cute. Get ugly with it. I'm trying to bust. Seriously. Next time y'all stroke off y'all man, like the pressure you think, go harder because you don't have a penis. So go to Twitter and look up Devil Hands Mo. Shout out to Devil Hands Mo and Clean Peen Eugene because they really broke the internet with showing the dopest hand jobs, and then everybody else copied after that. Go watch Devil Hands Mo and go give your man that treatment right there. It's something different. I know you like, well, he got his own hand and but it's something different about it. It's something different. Shout out to Devil Hands Mo. I might go by her place in Atlanta. I might go by her spot in Atlanta. I'll be like, I don't care. You can put it on Twitter. I don't give a damn. I might put my shit. You know how No, she got the massage table and she got the cloud. Like you lay on your stomach and your meat stick come through the clouds and she do you like a cow. I may do that or on my back. I don't care. Yeah, I have never been to Egypt. One day. Nah, Storm, you a wild. No, the crazy thing is at one point I'm like, I am in a lady's house in Africa getting a massage at like 2 in the morning that I found off of Google. Like it's wild. It's really wild. It really is. But I had a good time though. She was really cool. And then even after that, she emailed like the next day, like, "Do you need any help?" I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good." But she was super dope. Seriously. Yeah, a happy ended. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, oh my god, yeah, it was just dope. I can't wait to go back. Some you've experienced some quite some wild things in this lifetime. You gotta live life. You gotta live life. You only live once. You gotta live, or maybe multiple times. I don't know anymore, but you gotta live life. So, would you suggest that people learn a little bit about spirituality before they start trying to do it? Yes, especially before they start trying to do spirituality on their own. I think people should go to a professional, look some things up for themselves, practice things that are in their own race or culture, and don't be mixing all that shit, tripping over their feet and falling on their face. I had a habit in China as a woman. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna lie. I sure thought about getting on my Emmanuel Lustin and on my Troy Zaddy type shit. Go around this country, give them massages. But I'm like, oh man, I know most of my clients would be dudes, and I'm not doing that to a dude. I'm just not. So she take out those false teeth and all that. I've had a BJ with a woman with no teeth before. She was old though, probably 60s. But yeah, I've had a BJ with a woman with no teeth. It was different. It was, I'll say different. I would have to run it back. Cause I think the first time I was just a little freaked out, but I would have to run it back. Do you prefer teeth? No, but it just, I think cause like I saw her take them out and it was just like a whole thing. See, you're no teeth. Listen, I wasn't mad at it though. I wasn't mad. I was just, I could tell y'all some stories. I really could. I really, really could. Can you start doing live chats talking about spirituality? I mean, the ins and out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna teach you about all that. I'm gonna teach you about people that cloak themselves. I'm gonna teach you about glamour magic that people do. I'm gonna teach y'all about how people try to, use sexual experiences to tie past partners to them. I'm gonna teach you about all the stuff that people do, especially when, like in this life, you have people that are of the light and are of the dark. You have people who come into this world with the power, the energy, the battery, and then you have those that have to go through life taking and sucking from people because at their core, they're just an empty vessel. So I'm gonna teach you about all that. And don't think men don't practice. Because baby, men practice. Men practice, men pay people to put stuff on y'all. You be trying to figure out why after you let Delroy go up inside you, your money ain't been right ever since. I'm trying to tell you. It ain't a game out here in these streets. Yep. Energy vampires are real things. Succubi and incubi are real things. Yes. Yes. What's the Carly? You tell me what's the Carly Red sucking my toes? What did she suck his toes or his fingers? I've never had my toes or fingers sucked. No. Not that I would want to. Actually, I'm good on that. Recently, I started traveling and managing fear mongering, and my fear mongering mom has been so negative with me. Like she is jealous. Yeah, she probably is. She don't want me to evolve, but stay in the house like her. Ain't nobody trying to stay in the house. Did you see Conscious TV live about you? Storm got him a legit person. You could see. Did you see Conscious TV live about you? Yeah, he called me first. He called me first. And I said, go for it. I don't care. I'm not finna ask you not to do it. Go for it. I said, I don't care if you do, I don't care if you don't. But yeah, he gave me that courtesy. And that wasn't his first time asking either. I hate being late. Hope you're having a great night. Oh, I am. Thank you. I did. I feel good. I fasted 20 hours. I worked out. Then I ate. I feel good. I don't know who that was in the Ray J video. I'm not sure. It sure was. That motherland trip sure was. And certain people felt a certain way. I don't give a damn though. And let's be clear, baby. Haki, hey girl. Let's be clear. I know people in Africa. I know people in Uganda. Like for years. Like I'm talking about like back to like 2016. I've known these people. Are you gonna talk about the content? No, I'm not. No, no. Why don't you vlog when you travel? It's not as easy as you think. Because it kind of gets in the way of the experience. I still got to put the content together. I got videos and stuff, but I looked it a hot mess when I went there. So I mostly have videos of like the experiences and the surroundings. I got some videos of me, but I had to go see the doctor over there. You hear me? It's looking crazy. Traveling by yourself is so therapeutic. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mm. It sure is. And I went and I got in them waters in the motherland. Oh yeah, not let. I want to ask some. Okay, Nisa, you can ask, and not let them waters go over me. Hold up, y'all. Let me see what this is. What is going on outside? It's a Friday. People all out making noise. No, I didn't get in the hot springs. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I didn't. That wasn't on the list. How do your supporters, fans, approach you, and how do you like your supporter fans? Oh, I mean, you can just come and say hi. Yeah, yeah, you can just come and say hi. Absolutely. I ran into two subscribers when I was there. One of the security guards at the Airbnb was a subscriber, and I think he was kind of like, I don't know if I can ask him. I'm like, yeah, get a picture. Come on. He was really cool. And then um another one was a woman who was traveling. I think she had been to another African country. Then she came to Ghana. Then I think she was wanting to go to Burkina Faso, something like that. So yeah, I got to remember too. Like Africa is huge. The continent of Africa is huge. Did you see the slave court? I didn't go to that area. That was probably about 2 hours away from my hotel. I was in I was in the air, it's called the airport residential area. Really nice apartments and stuff in that area. I was in that area. So when I ventured out to different parts, but I didn't happen to go that way. That was like 2 hours outside the way. Like I said, I was handling business there. Remember, I got on the radio. I got on the biggest radio station there. Baby, people know my name. Okay. When I lived in Georgia, I swear I used to see you all the time, or at least guys that look like you. No, they say it's a whole lot of people that look like me in these streets. That's what they say. Got me ready to go by summer. Listen, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Is it expensive to do the cleansing you mentioned? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not really. Not compared to what some people charge. Why everyone in Georgia like Dodge Chargers? Yeah, that's a cultural thing. That's a cultural thing. I had to leave them alone after mine had got stolen. Hmm. I got it right back, but I got it spiritually confirmed who stole my shit. I just wish I had like the video footage. You hear me? I wish cause baby, I would have brought that straight to the internet, like bow, bow, bow. And y'all would have been like, oh my God. I used to see you often in ATL. Yeah. People didn't see me around. People didn't um they didn't see me at the I didn't really go to too many bars, but well, no, I did sometimes. But no, they see me at the gym, they see me at the swingers clubs, they see me at trapeze, all that. Remember, because I remember it was one YouTuber that had said, "Well, I heard, I seen him in them clubs, but he wasn't doing no gay shit." It's like, oh God, that's all y'all worry about. Would you say the spiritual cleansing is worth doing? Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Nah, Sasha, no, no. And I'm never gonna confirm who it is because I don't have proof. I mean, I have spiritual proof, but I don't have like proof, and I'm not trying to get sued, so no. It's just one of them things you go like, okay, you got you got that. You got that. Oh, that's next door. I'm like, what do I keep hearing? That's next door. That was years ago. That was years ago. We not finna go back down. That was years ago. It's like 3 years ago. No, yeah, almost 4. And what make it so bad? They sold that car on Martin Luther King birthday. Have you seen Jeannie Mai lately? She seems to be in a remorseful state. She seems so sad about her life now. Let me tell you something about Jeannie Mai. Jeannie Mai. All let me keep it respectful. I never took Jeannie Mai seriously. I'm gonna just say that. Would you say your trip to Ghana and then spiritual cleansing did it alter how you move in life moving forward? Yeah, no, it just it altered who I had around me. And it showed me where I was going. It confirmed a lot of things. More than altered, it confirmed a lot of things. That's really what Africa did for me. It confirmed a lot of things. Like, oh, okay, I see where I'm going in life. Okay. Like, okay. And the spiritual cleansing got all the leeches off. Okay. So because of listen, but I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. When I cut somebody off, I'm never wrong. It might take time for people to come back around and be like, oh wow, I see why yeah, I know what I'm doing. And it ain't every 3 months, it's as needed. I definitely saw you out and about. And then in my one time I went out to Swingers Club, your tail was in there. I was in there with my bro. Oh, not you was in there with Bryce. Now you really going back. Yeah, one time I saw Tokyo in there with a group of friends. I think it was Tokyo's birthday. Um, what other have I seen other celebrities? I think that was the only celebrity I saw. Oh. But listen, I've had some dope nights in trapeze, okay? I mean, Tokyo Vanity. Um, is that what she go by? Tokyo? Yeah, from Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, I think she's originally from New Orleans. I feel like she is. Yeah, it was her birthday, and she came in there with a group of her friends, and she wasn't doing nothing, but they was more just like walking around and like looking and laughing. They was more like looking and laughing, and people were like, "Oh my god!" Because before Now you talking about Tokyo Van. Now Tokyo Valentino, ain't that Tokyo Valentino? That place, like before they renovated it, it really used to be off the chain. It changed a lot after they renovated, and the crowd changed. So, nah, yeah, no, I've never met Tokyo. No, I've never met Tokyo Tony. Mm-mm. I've never met Tokyo Tony. Never met Tokyo Tony. Now I don't know. I don't know what they do in their trapeze now. But yeah, because I haven't been there since 2023. But yeah, I've had a lot of good nights in trapeze. I had a 15 some. I had a whatever you want to call a situate like a because the one if you you go in the club, you got the dance area, the little areas, but then when you go past the curtains where you have to undress, you cut a left and go all the way to that back room. They used to, I think they ended up renovating that. But anyway, it used to be like a big old red bed. A big old red bed, and there was about 15 of us on there. Just it was a time. It was a time. You hear me? That's a night I would never forget. When I say pretty much everybody in there was like attractive, some people was, but pretty much everybody was like attractive. Like it was just like I'll never forget. Homegirl was giving me hell. I'm sitting there enjoying myself. I mean, this was probably 2020. I feel like this was 2022. I feel like this was 2022. It's cheaper for couples, it's expensive for solo meals. But no, her husband came behind her, started hitting her shit. Bow, 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 bow from the back. He looked at her, he said, "Baby, you ain't make that nigga nut yet." Sure. He bitch. And then he started hitting her shit. Bow, 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 bow. I mean, he was going to town on her. Going to town. Before I knew it, I was. I felt like I was getting fucked. I wasn't, but I felt like I was. Like, oh my God. But that's his wife. He was going to town. He look, she used to it. Like, God, Lee. Oh. It was the way he said, "Baby, you ain't make that nigga nut yet." What? Cause some husbands are like it. They'll tell their woman like, hey, you know what the fuck to do? Stop making me look bad and do that shit. I've seen some wild shit. I've seen a man have a woman on the chain. I seen a 5'3" man. He had his girl was like 5'10", and he had her on like a dog leash. And when he told her, "I'm going to stay, I gotta make her stay," and she stayed and did not move. Like it was, I mean, but I looked at it because we at this part of the club, you either like you naked, you in your drawers, a towel, like you dress down. But on his back, he had it looked like a gang tattoo. So I could tell from his posture and the big old gang tattoo, it looked like some Sons of Anarchy type stuff he had on his back. I said, oh, he's a gang member. Okay, he about that life. He about that life. And she, like a puppy dog, she stayed in place. Then when he says this dick, she went down here. I'm like, people do some wild stuff, and then you bust, and then you getting you a drink, you just talking, and people talking about their kids and how they got The kids got like piano rehearsals and this and that, and they moving, and the kids graduating. Some people be there talking about their grandkids. I'm like, this is not the time or place for that. You know, it. Then you be talking like, oh, well, what do you do? Oh, I'm a flight attendant. I'm a teacher. It's like, wow. You never know what people are into. You never know. These people be out here living. They be living. They be living. They be doing stuff. They be doing stuff. What did it smell like? Trapeze smell good. They kept it good, but they had people to go around that clean. They had people that did security. Like this was a top notch kind of a place. So like they had catered food, and the catered food was delicious. They had coffees, cappuccinos, like whatever you needed. We should have a meet and greet at Chappie. Yeah, yeah, Miss Panamania. Nah. But I did get recognized at a swingers party before, and she was like, I walked past her. She said, "Storm, Storm, is that you?" I said, "Yeah, don't tell nobody." She said, "Oh my god." She said, "I kept looking at you like I thought that was you. Oh my god." Yep, it has happened. I have been in the middle of, and I heard, "Storm, is that you?" Like, oh shit. And I can't hide all these tattoos. Like, it's or you see that bull, you know it's me. You know, so it's like Storm. Like, oh shit. Hey, is that you? Yeah, you know it's me. Like, yeah, you know it's me. What's up? What about pregnancy? What about it? I ain't ever got nobody pregnant. I be strapped up. And I try to stick with older women that's either like they've either had their tubes tied or they're postmenopausal or older. So in my mind, I'm like, she not getting pregnant. She like 45. She not getting pregnant in my mind. Now, my homegirl told me I'm gonna mess around and knock up a 50-year-old woman. We gonna see. I don't think so. But I don't really, for the most part, I don't really deal with young chick. I'm 32. I normally mess with like 40 up, 45 and up. I say 40 and up for sure. I don't, I'm trying to think if I deal with anybody in their 20s. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. My best friend just had a baby. She 42. Listen, I had one night. I ain't gonna tell y'all with who, but I had one night, and this woman she was gorgeous. I ain't gonna lie. She looked like a dark skin, like Afro Latina. She wasn't, but she had that look. But anyway, we had a crazy night. She wasn't really too keen on me at first, but then we got to talking, and I can talk somebody out their panties. I can laugh you out your panties, and it was a good night. And I remember thinking after, because we had both been drinking, I was like, that was a experience. The only thing she said is don't bust in my mouth. That's the only thing she said. People walking around here with swinger back. Yeah, there are some. Yeah, I've heard those stories. I've heard those stories. Yeah, and it happens. It happens. Yeah, she was hella cool though. Her body was crazy. Storm, you still young and wild? Nah, I'm gonna chill. And now I'm just chilling. I'm living my life. I'm working. I'm good. I've had every experience I want to have. And so it's like, okay, now what? Now what? Because I've done everything I want to do. Tried everything I wanted to try. Now what? Oh yeah, of course. I always keep discretion. People got lives, people got kids, people in relationships, people got husbands, people got kids. Like, yeah. Can you handle a thick woman like 200 and up? The biggest I've ever taken down, 6 feet, 350 pounds. No, 349 pounds. So I don't think you ever settle in. I'm not even tripping off that. I'm talking about just living my life. See, my life doesn't have to revolve around a woman. It can be what I want for me. I'm just saying, it's what I want for me. Oh yeah. And I was smaller back then. I think when I took her down, I think I weighed maybe 140 pounds then. Did you say 349? Yes, she was 6 feet, 349 pounds. Yes. Listen, Storm feet wasn't touching the ground. I told y'all I have stood on things. I have stood on my tippy toes. You get creative, and I have no shame in my game. None. Bend over. Was she proportionate? Yeah, yeah, somewhat actually. But she wore a lot of the what the, I don't know if it's a bustier or I don't know. It holds everything together. It was a whole lot of. But what that mean? I have really strong legs, so yeah. It's a video of me on TikTok. Y'all not gonna know it's me, but I know it's me, and it was featured. It was featured on a YouTube show, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's when I was in Arizona." I remember that night. But I'm dancing with this big old girl at the club, and all you see is her, and you see I once again I was a lot thinner, so probably I was in that 140, 140, 145. And you just see me at the bottom, like, all of it like this far off the ground. Baby, I used to be so flexible. I know it's me. Y'all not gonna know. I know my silhouette, and I remember that night. And it's a Mexican chick that took the Snapchat video from far away. Mm-hmm. Stone, did you see Jake Paul get knocked out? Yeah, I saw that. I knew when I looked at who he was going up against, I knew he was going to lose. But I gave him props for still stepping in the ring because to fight another man like that is not easy. But yeah, I knew that then. Would you ever hook up with who again? The big girl? I mean, I don't care. But I'm not hooking up with nobody right now. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. He would, and Jake Paul wasn't even in good condition for that fight, like Anthony Joshua was. Anthony Joshua is a beast. I'm sorry. Storm's bull tattoo is no joke. Yeah, it's one. It's definitely one of my favorites. Jake just look. He came a long way from YouTube. I can't hate on him. He can't hate on him. Let me see. You said it don't be chill. I am chilling. I haven't had sex in uh um since November 28th. Oh no, I mean you are a bull. Oh, in the LS in the lifestyle. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm chill. November 28th. It was after Thanksgiving. I had been drinking. But before that, it had been. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it. Anyway, but that was almost a month ago. That was almost a month ago. She was cool though. She is cool. And she's older. 3 weeks. Yeah, it was almost a month ago. Is that your excuse drinking? No, listen. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into that shit. The same reason why you called your nigga over to come blow your back out. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna head on up out of here, people. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.